there, welcome to Up at Noon. I'm Max Scoville, he's Brian Altano, and a happy Star Wars Day to you.
That's right. May the 4 of the calendar be with you, unless you're in the metric system or like the UK, because it's like 4 the May be with you.
I love this desperate times we're in for brand awareness and for just having special days. Like March 10th is Mario Day because Mar 10 sort of looks like Mario.
There's also Pi Day.
Pi Day is stupid.
316 is Austin 316 Day, where you're allowed to Stone Cold Stunner your teacher through a table.
The deepest cut one was like last Friday, which was April 26th, which is 426 if you're in the US, which is like LV 426, which is the planet where the aliens live in the film Aliens.
Right.
So they try to make that a thing.
And then there's 420, which is a police code for the weed.
Anyway, in honor of May the 4th, we got some cool stuff from Hasbro. They sent us these Black Series Force Effects lightsabers. We got Darth Maul's here, half of it, I guess, and then Mace Windu's, if you couldn't tell by the fact that it's dope.
Vape Windu.
Hell yeah. That's actually really cool. I didn't know you could do that. I don't know where the speaker is on this. Is it in there? Yeah, these are $150 a piece. You can get them at, I don't know, toy stores, GameStop, stuff like that. A bit pricey, but again, they do light up and you can hit your friend with them. So, on that note, yeah, in honor of a Star Wars Day, we have no Star Wars segments prepared.
No, we don't really. That was it.
We had the banging of the plastic toys, and now this horse. Let's take a look. Do you believe love can bloom on the battlefield? You're pretty good. Look at that. That really does look convincing, the kissing. The kissing each, they're making the
Max, what do we got today?
These toys have been taken out of the box already. These are some very, very expensive and nice limited edition Solid Snake statues from First 4 Figures. These guys have been making some really cool high-end collectibles based on video games and movies and stuff like that for quite some time. These are $524 each.
That's right.
They are very expensive. They are available in 3 different colors. There's the sort of regular version here. There's the neon stealth version here, and then there's the regular translucent stealth right here.
Okay, now 2 out of 3 of these are canonical, correct?
They're all technically canonical, sort of, I guess. They're all much more detailed than the actual PlayStation game. But anyway,
that's very true.
Without further ado, they do some cool stuff here. They all have rotating ammunition boxes. First 4 Figures has been doing a lot of like weird little sort of motorized details. That's probably not good for the motor.
It's good for my phone, it spins it.
Yeah, you gotta rotate your phone now and then, that's very helpful.
To clarify, these are basically as much as like an Xbox One plus shipping and handling, right? These are $524.99?
$524.99. Well, actually, you can get all 3 for, I think, $1399.99, which is like a little bit cheaper. But obviously, you know, this is for high-end collectors. And it's not just the rotating that they do. This one also has a very cool feature. His head comes off, but there's another head you can put on instead, which has night vision goggles.
Ooh.
Which work not just in one color, but in 2 colors.
Damn, that looks awesome.
So you can do red if you want to have the sort of the infrared approach, or green if you want to do classic night vision. And they all have 3 different heads. Admittedly, the heads are all like kind of the same. The 2 different ones that don't have goggles. Get in there, just get on the body. Go in there. How do we get it in there? There's like realistic snow detailing on this.
It looks like it's salt or like some sort of Christmas cookie sugar.
I think it's the same stuff they put on like decorative Christmas villages. I think it's probably like fiberglass or something.
None of those things.
We're gonna take you and get you tested for mesothelioma. But yeah, a huge thank you to First 4 Figures for sending these over and letting us unbox them. Speaking of which, the boxes are enormous.
That's right. They're actually big enough to sneak around in, so we had you do just that.
Yeah. Yeah.
Metal Gear Strawlid.
Dang.
In honor of May the 4th, aka Star Wars Day, Bluefin sent IGN a 1/144th scale Bandai Millennium Falcon model kit. Unfortunately, it didn't show until May the 2nd, so much like the Falcon itself, this build is gonna have to be quick and dirty. Step 1, assembly. I'm using a pair of Tamiya hobby shears to cut the parts off the runners, but any little tiny snippers will work, an X-Acto knife to trim down any excess plastic, and a pair of tweezers for those hard to reach spots, which will also come in handy later. If you're unfamiliar, Bandai model kits are mostly snapped together, meaning that glue isn't required, and a lot of the pieces are molded in the proper colors, so if you're not savvy with paints, you can use stickers. Bandai also makes an LED lighting kit which can be installed inside the Falcon to make the engines and cockpit light up, but I didn't know that till I started building this kit, so maybe next time. This particular kit goes for around 45 or 50 bucks, and Bandai makes a ton of other kits and other vehicles and characters in various scales and skill levels if you're interested. Step 2, stickers. There are something like 117 stickers total, and I'm absolutely not applying all of those. We'll just make sure they look okay and then move on from there. This kit also comes with water slide decals for more seasoned and patient hobbyists, but we're on a tight schedule. Step 3, top coat. I'm hitting the whole model with a spray of clear matte finish. A can of the stuff is a few bucks at a home improvement store. There's also hobby varieties, but if you're desperate, hairspray could work, though it might be kind of a sticky pain in the ass. The top coat serves two purposes: to make the stickers and plastic look less like stickers and plastic, and to make the surface more porous so we can do some weathering. Step 4, weathering. I'm using a set of Tamiya weathering master kits. These are 5 to 10 bucks each at a hobby shop, but I got the whole set on Amazon for 30 bucks. We'll mostly be using set B to add soot and a little bit of rust. Each of these comes with tiny little brushes and sponges, but I'm using some paint brushes so I can cover more area. If you can't find Tamiya weathering kits, eyeshadow also works, like the kind that ladies put on their face. Just make sure you're using blacks or earth tones and not like neon glitter pastels, otherwise your spaceship is gonna look like a showgirl. Colored pencils, pastels, ink, and of course paint are also options, and the top coat will allow a lot more stuff to stick to the plastic. The idea is to get a bunch of grime and dirt in the crevices and to make the details pop, but also to add some wear and tear because the Falcon is beat to hell and I'm not worried about making a mess of this old girl. And for the final step, another coat of matte finish so we can pick up the Falcon without getting grime all over our hands. That's it, that's done. Huge thanks to Bluefin for sending this over, and hopefully everyone has a great Star Wars Day. May the Force be with you.
And we're back. A lot of people like rats. I don't, but if you look up, you can see rats everywhere. They're called birds, and we talked to the lead dev from Falcon Age to talk about birds, the rats of the sky.
Hello everybody, Max and Brian here with Eka from Outer Loop Games, who's making a brand new PSVR game called Falcon Age. Tell us about Falcon Age, please. We have many questions about birds.
So it's called Falcon Age. It's about becoming a falconer over time. You get to bond with a baby bird, you break out of a colonizer prison, you join the resistance, and then you go on missions for your auntie and try to reclaim your land from these robot colonizers.
How much research did you do about actual birds when making this?
We watched a lot of YouTube about golden eagles that attack mountain goats. I don't know if you guys seen that.
Oh, that's great. Yeah, they pick them up and they throw them away.
Now, Eka, as someone who's made a bird game with realistic bird in it, I would like to really just kind of gauge your knowledge of how the birds do in other games and whether you think that they're good at birds or not.
Okay.
That's a good way to promote your video game, is to just talk smack about a bunch of legendary birds.
That always goes well, right?
So what do you think of the chocobo from Final Fantasy?
Terrible bird.
Why?
Because it's like Big Bird, but worse.
I agree.
All right, Kazooie from Banjo-Kazooie.
I definitely.
Edible.
Edible?
Yeah.
Is that what we're grading these birds on? All right, then of course there's Kapora Gabora from Zelda, who's a scary owl.
Yeah.
Omelet worthy.
Would you eat an owl?
Yes.
Alfred Chicken, a bad game.
Alfred Chicken. I'm not familiar with
You don't know Alfred Chicken? That's because it sucks. Sonic runs, Mario jumps, Samus turns into a ball, Alfred Chicken just slowly drifts down. What about the duck hunt ducks?
The best bird.
Edible as hell too.
Yep.
Duck is delicious.
A lot of the birds in games try to murder the player, such as the Ninja Gaiden eagles, the Far Cry 4 eagles, and Master Neki from Donkey Kong Country, who is a humongous buzzard.
Who is that?
Well,
Did you make that up?
No, it says it right there.
Master Neki?
Yeah, right there, see? There are many ostriches. There's Espresso the ostrich, who has possibly the most 1994 name.
Oh, he's got bootleg Chuck Taylors on, right?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
That's the
That's a
Donkey
cool
Kong.
bird.
Yeah.
He can run.
There's also those ostrich things in Joust.
Yes.
Are they birds, though? Or are they gallimimuses?
So, maybe they're galleys.
The things from the beginning of Jurassic Park 2?
What's really more like the second act? No, those are Compsognathuses.
Yeah, those are little ones.
What kind of a bird is Flappy Bird? I don't
think
know what
he's
kind
a
of
duck.
You think he's a duck?
It's a yellow bird with an orange beak, yeah?
All right, I'm gonna put that down.
Okay.
Duck, question mark.
That's a bird.
Do you think Pidgeotto is an Italian name?
I have cousins named Pidgeotto.
I'm gonna go with Italian.
Okay, speaking
agree.
of Italian, Falco from Star Fox, his last name is Lombardi. What's up with that?
He's Italian too, but I think that's mostly a man.
Yeah, I actually have a second category for birds who are mostly men. Falco is a famous video game bird, but he has pants and a belt. How did he put his pants on?
He has opposable feathers. He's good.
Yeah.
Put pants on.
Anyway, of all these video game birds, it doesn't sound like that many of them do a good job of capturing the bird experience,
No.
but that's something you were kind of trying to change with Falcon Age.
Right, and this is why we made Falcon Age, because most birds suck in games, so.
How big could a falcon have to be, or how many falcons would you have to lift me into the sky to never return?
1.5.
1.5 falcons?
Yes, they're really strong.
How you get half a falcon? Are you guys experimenting with any sort of pre-order bonuses like a real bird?
What's a bonus? Well, I think our work here is done. That was some good bird journalism. Well done, Brian.
Get away from me.
We did a good job.
Don't touch me.
I think we did a good
You
job.
did a great job.
Thank you very much.
That was awesome.
For
Thanks for
everything
having me.
birds, keep it right here on IGN.
Do you ever play pool and you gotta do that thing? This is a thing you never do with your hands except for when you play pool. You never do that, ever. Or you do
I don't know, I do that. I'm trying to look like a loser.
Oh yeah?
Did I do it right?
You don't have to do
was
that to
way,
look
right?
like a loser. Up at Noon is brought to you by the bottom of the drink. How much of it was there when you started and how much of it came from your mouth, we'll never know. Technology is everywhere.
People are using computers for newer things all the time, including the human mouth.
That's right. Now, instead of talking to people using your own mouth, you can use the pink trombone, which is available on the internet and your phones.
Using nothing more than browsers, the computer has made it so you can have a little tiny mouth in your pocket.
That's right. Just head on over to dude.al/pinktrombone/ I think you don't have to do the last one, and play with the sounds. It simulates what it's like to be a barehanded speech synthesis.
It's very loud, and you can do all sorts of noises. You gotta use 2 fingers there, buddy. There it is. Now you're enunciating. Do you play any instruments? Why, yes, I play the pink trombone.
Imagine being on a first date and running out of things to say, and you can just say,
Why, yes, I am quite a pink tromboner.
that's great, I do the same thing.
Talking's really hard. It's incredible that we all know how to do it using nothing but our actual mouths. But somebody made a computer game about doing the mouth. Wild. All sorts of stuff that technology does. Again, head to dude.al/pink trombone and try out your pink trombone today.
And we're back. Many of you have wondered why this show doesn't have enough slime, so I went on Amazon and I got a big bucket of slime that's actually not that big. I have some problems with this slime. It's made by Crazy Slime, the makers of Crazy Art, and it's hella sticky, as the kids say.
Do not put the lightsaber in there. You're gonna ruin the lightsaber.
Really?
Yes! You've touched that slime, it's a mess. I think we should call it, are you gonna do it? You gonna put that $150 lightsaber in that shit slime you bought on Amazon?
Do you know how, like, the significant portion of my life that has been spent in this exact moment with a bunch of people being like, don't do that thing you're about to do, and I'm like, I gotta do it.
Here's the thing about this slime. He got this slime on the computer because you guys said last episode there wasn't enough slime, or 2 episodes ago, whatever the fuck it was. And guess what? This slime is terrible. He should have got the expensive slime. This is bad slime. This is going to suck. You're going to ruin that toy, and I'm going to have to clean it off with alcohol wipes from the medicine cabinet.
So,
Fuck, just do it. Get it in
think
there.
it'll really ruin it?
Yes. You've touched that slime. It sucks. You got it on our boss's hands, and he was like, I haven't had this problem since I was 13.
Fine.
Well, now you have to do it. You set it up
You
somewhere.
told me not to do it. Each said don't put the lightsaber in the
toy
slime.
in the slime.
Don't put it in the slime.
Put this.
This
Put
is
it in
not
the
a toy.
slime.
This is a replica.
Put the replica in the slime.
Yeah.
That's horrible. That looks awful. It's all balled up at the end. Looks like a condom. I hate it. All right, let's wipe that off of there. Anyway, thank you so much for watching this show made by two. Oh, it's on the Falcon. For f***'s sake, we got it everywhere. Happy May the 4th to you. I hope you have a nice slime-free Star Wars day, and none of your toys get ruined by your dumb friend.
Hey, and if you know a health teacher and they're looking for some new videos to show in class, right over here, this guy, what this guy's doing.
Shut up.
This guy.
Thank you to Hasbro for sending these fine product samples our way.
Thank you to Crazy Art for making that slime.
I'm calling them on the phone. They didn't. We paid for that, and this slime is.
I got their number. I'll call them right now.
If you see Crazy Art slime in the store, don't buy it. We don't like it. We give it a bad review. We're not allowed to review things. Thank
Some
you for
parts
watching.
are solid,
It's
but a lot of it is
stuck
really
to the Lysol wipe. What is it doing? It's congealing.
It's slime.
This sucks.